We finally have the final build of One UI 8.5 on the Galaxy S25 series. Let's show you all the new stuff that you need to know. Welcome back to SamMobile TV. You're here with Daniel. Samsung have finally, after the very, very long run-up that they've given One UI 8.5, released the final version and exited the beta phase of this new software. It's a bit of a different approach to how Samsung have been taking things. Normally they do like a full 7.0 and then you get a 7.1, and now they're changing things up. It's a full release during the Fold launch, and then midway through the year, well, start of the year, you get a 0.5 update. Except now we're in May, so it's not really the start of the year anymore. But here we are. That's a different topic for a different day. We've covered a lot of ground with One UI 8.5 already. Because of the long run-up that we've had with it, it seems as if we've gone through everything there is to know. But to recap, a couple of things that if you haven't seen any of those videos, you absolutely must know. The first big change you're going to notice with One UI 8.5 is the updates to the quick panel. You now have full customization options available. So if you go into the edit toggle, you can make things a bit longer. You can make things a bit shorter. You can make things one tile. You can make things two tiles. You can drag and drop things into a different place should you want them not to be where they were. And you've got the option of removing things. So if you don't want to use something, remove it. Should you want to add that thing back in, you've got the add a control button, which gives you a list of things that you might want to add back in. So before I accidentally remove music share, I'll pop it back into place. Then I hit done. And then now I have a fully customizable quick panel that is more modeled in my image, which is much better than the options that were there before. But you can take it a step further within Good Lock and within One UI 8.5. So if I go back here and find my Good Lock, if you go into Good Lock and use the Quick Star module, once it's been updated, you've got advanced settings. And then here you can turn on show bar levels, which is these numbers here. And you also have the option to resize panel items freely. So Good Lock is great like that, just gives you those customization. So if I hit the edit toggle and I want to make wireless decks a big rectangle or a big square that goes all across like that, and then I can bring the brightness up into there and the volume, that's the brightness there, up into there, then all of a sudden I've got a big giant pad to select wireless decks, but that's probably too big. So maybe I can make it a square and then I can extend these out like that, hit done, and then I've got a more customized quick panel again. That's probably the big one I would say that you need to know about from One UI 8.5, the headline stuff. There is other things too, like you've got the updated app icons, which have a bit more life about them. And there's some features within apps that have been updated too. So for example, the gallery now has the private album as part of the feature set, as opposed to being in labs like it was with One UI 8, which this just gives you the option to hide sensitive photos and videos in a private album locked by your fingerprint or a passcode. And then in my files, which don't get too used to this layout because it's changing again with One UI 9, which we've covered, but the feature storage share has kind of been expanded, which means you obviously get access to other devices within your ecosystem, and then they can access storages on here, or you can access storages on there. So tablets or even monitors, like I've got the monitor set up over there, you can use storage share with that, and even laptops too. And as covered too, Samsung DeX has got some updates as well as this toggle being put in to be able to access keyboard shortcut that should never have been removed, but it's back. And you've got the multiple desktops, which you can enable and have different things running on different desktops, which we previewed back in our video earlier in the week. But that's all the stuff that's sort of headline. What is some of the new stuff that you might need to know about that's changed from the beta to the final build? Stuff that was on the Galaxy S26 series that maybe makes its way down here. First thing to check out is Galaxy AI. So if I go into settings and go into Galaxy AI, there's a few things I want to check out here. The first is the call assist and the call screening. I also want to check out the photo assist. I want to look at audio eraser. I want to look at Creative Studio, and I want to see if now nudges and notification highlights has made its way down here as well. So first thing to check is the call assist. And there we have it. Call screening has been brought in. Great news for anyone who loves this feature. Samsung have brought it in here. You've got the option to turn it on automatically. So it'll automatically read for suspected spam and scam calls and then divert it to call screening where it will have an interaction. And then you get to see that interaction in real time. It's really neat. The next one that I'll go to is photo assist. And the big one was what happened with the create tab. So turn all that on. The Create tab had, with the S26 Ultra and the S26 series, a little text icon where you can actually edit a photo with a text prompt. Let's see, it looks like it's there. Let's go and look at a photo and see if it's made its way. So I'll pick this one here of my front yard, hit the Galaxy AI key, and then hit Create. And then there we go. Tell the AI what to change and circle a spot to edit out only that area. Decent. So I can want it to change to nighttime, change to nighttime, and add a football in the goal. Let's give it a couple of things. Hit generate, and then it's going to go through the cloud process of editing all of that, and it will go from there. Let's do its thing. There we go. It just didn't add a football into the goal, but it works. You can see it changed it to nighttime, it added in a moon, it changed the sort of overall tone of the photo to suit a nighttime aesthetic. Great. Creative Studio is here. So Creative Studio is that new feature that Samsung replaced Drawing Assist with. And if I go to Creative Studio here, you can now see it in action. So it means I can go through and have a bit of a design studio for inspiration. So if I want to create a wallpaper, again, I can upload a photo for inspiration. So I can use this photo as an inspiration. I could change the style to be like an illust marker drawing. Looks cool. And I can describe what I want to create. I want to create a beach sunset. And I hit generate. And then it's just going to use the photo as inspiration, use the prompt, and then use the style and combine it all together to give me a wallpaper that I might want to use as the background of my phone. Goes through, look at that. Beautiful. You've got the option to see the square option. And then now this is on your S25 Ultra, and I can save that in my gallery. There's a lot more to it as well. Let me know again if you want a full breakdown of how this works, because I think it's quite interesting and I think it's a lot of fun. Part of the Edge panel experience too is the option to long press on where the Edge panel handle is, and then it'll bring up AI Select. That has also made its way onto the S25 series. That was a S26 Ultra or S26 series One UI 8.5 exclusive up until now. The other thing that was new with One UI 8.5 on the S26 was Audio Eraser. Not new in the sense that the feature's new, but it expanded out into other areas. So let's open up YouTube. Let's find a video. It's always good to find SamMobile. Let's pick this one here. Chances are your device. Okay, so the video's on. I'll just put the volume up just a little bit so we can get it to work. Should be in the quick panel, and there it is. Audio Eraser, I can turn that on, and then I can control the strength of Audio Eraser and focus on the voice, just like I could on the S26 series. One UI 9 allows you to choose which apps to use this with, but for now, you have to manually turn it on with this toggle here in the quick panel. But it appears there, and it's new to the S25 series One UI 8.5. Now back in the list here, there's two more things I want to look for: notification highlights and now nudges, and they're not there. Samsung have decided not to include them in this build, this final build of One UI 8.5 as of now. I can't see why they wouldn't do it maybe with One UI 9 or in a future update. As of right now, with this final build, it's not there. Cue disappointment. Next thing, or the last thing to look at, is the camera features. So if I launch the camera here, here's what I'm looking out for. I want to look out for LUTs and LUT preview. I want to look out for 24 megapixel in camera assistant, and I want to look out for horizontal lock. They're the three things that I think this should have as an update, especially as Samsung confirmed horizontal lock is coming to the S25 Ultra, so there should be no reason why it's not here. But again, Samsung do like to hold things back for maybe One UI 9, so I'll have to wait and see. First thing I want to just check is the 24 megapixel. So if I go into more, no, it's not right. If I go into the four dots and into settings, I need to go to Camera Assistant. So if I go to Camera Assistant here and I look for advanced resolution options, it's not there. And Samsung also with the S26 moved it out of that own section and gave it its own spot, but it's not here. As you can see, there is no 24 megapixel resolution option. Right? Even APK extracted it from here and updated it over here, and it didn't change anything. So at least for now, there is no 24 megapixel option for the S25 series or S25 Ultra. In terms of video formatting, there is no APV codec, and that's just purely because it's a hardware thing that this is limited by and we'll never be able to do it. So don't expect this to get it even with One UI 9 or One UI 10 or whatever software comes in the line. This will not be capable of it. Let's go ahead and check the horizontal lock. So again, I'll go into here and into Super Steady, and there is no option for horizontal lock. Normally you can press on that and it will bring up the horizontal lock option. It's not here. So for now, Horizontal lock is not yet capable on One UI 8.5 on the S25 Ultra. It's only going to be on the S26 series. I imagine it will get updated at some point, maybe with One UI 9. That's my theory, but at least for now, it's not here. But good news, you do get, if you turn on log, the LUT previews. So if you activate log, you get access to seeing all the LUT previews over the top of your log video before you shoot it or as you're shooting. And then it will save it as a regular log video, and then you can go back and edit it. So here's a log video I prepared earlier, this one here. So if I hit the edit icon here and I go to the color correction option, you can see all of the LUTs are now loaded in. Previously, in the previous builds, the beta ones, you only had access to standard. Now, with this final build, they've added in the blockbuster, the coming of age, the romance, and the thriller all in here, and maintain the option to be able to customize it yourself should you want to. Look, that is the big headline stuff that this has gotten that was on the Galaxy S26 series. There is some stuff missing. I'm not going to pretend that they're there or that they're around the corner. I'm not sure. But at least you can see there is some closeness in capability here compared to capability here. The rest of the differences are all hardware based. So we'll see what happens in the near future. Whether this gets now nudges, notification highlights, 24 megapixel, they're the things that I think people will definitely want to see, but we'll wait and hopefully they come. Hit subscribe to SamMobile TV to follow that journey. Also One UI 9, which is currently on my Galaxy S26, which is over here charging. We've got a full video on that. You can go check it out. Otherwise, go check us out on our website, go follow us on our socials. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.